Hello again, everybody, for another Fallout 4 video. This is Darth Nick. Thank you very much for joining me. We're over at Sanctuary today, where we're going to be teaching you how to become a Water Baron and become immensely rich off the back of it. So, let's not mess about. We'll go over to the water farm and show you guys how that works. Sanctuary is a really good place to water farm because it's got access to a lot of water through the river that surrounds it. Everything you can see here in Sanctuary I've pretty much built on the back of water production. Okay, so over here we've got the water purifiers. I think we've got about 30 or something in Sanctuary at the moment. I generally use this one, the biggest possible purifier. It pumps out 40 water. I'll pop an extra one down there. You can see my water production in this town's already at 999. So I'm not sure if I actually get any more, but you know, it's fun. Now we can make our way along here. You can see how many you can fit in. It's pretty substantial. In theory, each of these will produce 40 water per day, but that's not actually what happens because the amount of water that's produced is directly connected to the happiness level of your settlement. In this case, Sanctuary. I think it's pretty happy. Let me just check. So, happiness of 85, producing 999 water with 46 people. Just to give you an idea of how much water gets produced with that level of happiness at 85%. I'll just quickly find my way back in. There we go. Yeah, my entire sanctuary is walled off. It's like a fortress. Yeah, we'll head over here to one of the workbenches and we'll show you how much water's in the workbench currently. Each day the water will appear inside the workbench. I usually wait 48 hours just to make sure and then collect it. Yeah, there's 200 bottles there right now. I'll just take them. Usually there's about 600 or 700, but I've taken it out quite recently, just to give you an idea of how much stuff that water can buy. Let's go speak to the Vault Tech rep. Of course, I've got my little market here with some level 4 traders like Vault Tech rep and also Emma Hargreaves.
What have you got to trade today?
Okay, so at the moment we've got 200 bottles of water that we just picked up. Usually it'd be a lot more. That's worth 3,200 caps, not bad. So let's just go in there and we'll just buy everything that he's got. Okay. So 2143 is the total amount of caps that he has. I'll give him 2144.
Not many doctors around.
There we go. So I've completely bought all the junk that he had for the day. I can dump that into my workbench straight away. I've also made a profit.
Hope you ain't one of them
If you want, I'll quickly show you. I've got so much water being produced here so regularly. I can't spend the money quick enough. Sanctuary's pretty well built up now. I do keep bottles of water stashed around the town. Here's a steamer trunk that I keep with 9,862 bottles just sat in there. I literally have so much water I can't sell it fast enough. Everything you see here was paid for with water. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much all you need to do is just build lots and lots of water purifiers. And it will generate water into your workbench here and collect it daily or every couple of days. And Bob's your uncle. Now I'm going to go have a look at some of my other settlements which have water production, just so you can see how I've got it set up in other places too. We're going to fast travel across there now to Egret Tours Marina. This is another one of my settlements I've set up initially for water production. You can see the setup there. I've got quite a few water purifiers, not as many as Sanctuary, but you'll see a similar sort of effect. People who watch my videos will know this town's known as Ghoul Town. A lot of ghouls here.
You should know.
Just for shits and giggles, we're going to feed them. We feed them gunners. Nope, sounds like the town's under attack. I'll just take a quick look into one of the workbenches here just to show you the water production in this particular town. There we go, 285 bottles, so there's another 3 grand's worth of water. And I've been using the water that this town produces to build it up. It's getting quite good now. Now we are actually full on under attack here, I wasn't expecting this. Anyway, we'll carry on and have a look at the water production because the town's more than capable of looking after itself. In here we've got 2 generators set up. You see the water production in this town, we'll just bring it up on the build menu, is 420 bottles per day. With a happiness of 65% though, that's not going to be a full 420 per day, it might be a bit less. But you get the idea. You can see here all the water purifiers are set up. There's a lot of water access here at Egret Tours Marina. I could probably do more if I wanted to and add more purifiers, but to be frank, there's just no point. I make so much from so much money and I've got so much spare water everywhere else, there's almost no point in building any more now. We better deal with this attack or we're not going to be able to fast travel to the next town. Hello. Never-ending plasma rifle for the win. Looks like we're done here. Okay, so that's Egret Tours Marina. I'm going to check on some of the other settlements where I've got water set up. Spectacle Island is a good one. Basically anywhere that's got access to water, and by that I mean either a river or the ocean. Like for example, Spectacle Island here is perfect because it's surrounded 360 degrees, so you can fit a lot of water purifiers in here. And got some smaller ones there as well. Let's have a little look. So this place produces 600 bottles of water per day. And if we just go up and look in one of the workbenches, we'll be able to see what we've got, what we're dealing with. This particular place, 38 bottles of water, so not that much at the moment. I would imagine that's because I've emptied it recently. Let's just sleep for a few hours. Sometimes it can glitch and it'll only have a small amount of water there. If you fast travel away or come back, it fills up again.
Don't mind me, just admiring the view.
So yeah, so here we are
Seems to be growing well.
with the water set up over here. I mean, it's only a small percentage of the actual area I could build. In theory, I could build 360 degrees around the island. You can see the building edge is actually quite far out into the ocean, and nothing to stop me plonking another one down here, actually, to be honest. Get a big one, pop that on the end there, hook that up to the power. There we go. And we just brought the water level up to 700 now. Game nearly crashing then as soon as I get near to the settlement because it's so overbuilt. Let's dump some of these bottles of water. Let's just take a quick look inside the workbench, see what we're dealing with at this settlement. There we go, 593 bottles of purified water. A ridiculous amount.
These trappers just leave us alone.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Now, on this settlement I have A little box set up. This chap's stood on it at the moment, but there we go. You can see there's already 500 bottles of water sat in there that I've been unable to sell. I'm going to put the other 700 in there. There we go, we're able to walk again. This is Longfellow's. This is the water purification setup here. You can see we're doing 800, is that 800? 850 bottles per day. And we've not even used the entire map. We've got all these water purifiers, they're all 40s. A few 10s mixed in there where there wasn't room. And that should go all the way around, I think. If we just take a little swim out here. You can see we've got a few more. Yep, so that's one of the other places where we've got a nice water purification set up. And you know, you make that money, you can spend it on whatever you want, and once you've got that sort of water purification behind you and the amount of money that it makes, you literally never run out of cash, and you never run out of junk because you can just buy whatever you need. No more going scavenging and trying to collect things yourself. You can just buy it and build. Spend it on armor, ammunition, whatever you want. And it's easy as well, because it's pretty much all you need to do is build a few purifiers, take the money you get from selling that water, buy more junk, build more purifiers, think of it as an investment, and before you know it, you're making hundreds of thousands of caps and producing thousands of bottles of water per day. Money's no longer an issue for you in the game, and that makes everything a hell of a lot easier. So, I think that's it from me. My name's Darth Nick, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Happy 4th of July, and I shall catch you guys in my next video. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.